Pete Davidson has decided to make an epic comeback to Saturday Night Live as a host after spending time in rehab. The 29-year-old comedian has been revealed to be Saturday Night's host of the famous television show, which will also be the season premiere. This will be the first time he's hosting the show, and it will be the first episode of the show after the writers' strike. Pete, who used to be a regular on SNL, will return as the star of the show while rapper Ice Spice, 23, is honored as the performer. SNL's account on X, formerly known as Twitter, shared the video announcement. In the clip, Pete introduced himself and Ice Spice while standing with SNL actor Kenan Thompson, 45. Kenan then said, "Look at us, three Gen Z icons," which was met with strange looks from Pete and Ice Spice. She then replied, "Aren't you like 40? The former All That actor replied, No, a long time ago I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever." Pete then asked, "What guy?" Kenan replied, "Tall fellow, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves." Pete then put two and two together and informed Kenan that he made a deal with the devil, but he disagreed. Kenan thought he made a deal with the Times Square Elmo. That was the first of many advertisements shown in the clip, and all of them were as funny as the last. Staying sober. Pete's inner circle is concerned for his life if he doesn't take his sobriety and mental health seriously after rehab, according to insiders. One source claimed to the U.S. Sun that they believe the people Pete surrounds himself with aren't doing him any favors. They said, his buddies, these friends he has around him, they are enabling him and they aren't being honest with him. He came out of rehab and he immediately started talking about how he had taken ketamine to treat his depression, and these people who were always around him didn't think that was a big deal. It wasn't a big deal until of course it blew up and became a problem for his fresh out of rehab image. They continued, "Here is the thing, I don't think he is mature enough to face reality and face the music," the source said, adding, "If he doesn't start taking his issues seriously, he could wind up killing himself from drugs. At the end of the day, I feel bad for him. The drug situation is his own issue, and I don't think he understands it all comes crashing down." Pete's representatives have denied these claims. Not so concerned. However, another insider close to Pete said that others in his circle are less worried. They said, "He just stays in his room and watches TV. He just doesn't do a lot these days. He does his stand-up gigs and immediately goes back to his room for the night." The first concerned insider added, "Look, he's actually a good guy. He's great with kids, he's fun, but I just don't think he lives in reality when it comes to the issues he's dealing with." Pete had a tough year, including crashing his car into the side of a house in Beverly Hills in March. He then checked into a rehab sometime in June. During his current stand-up tour, Pete talks about his recent rehab stay which, according to the comic, makes a total of 7 stints.